Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. I am Ebia. It finally happened. I'm back after 2 months. I am back to Tales of Beseria.
Take
Potato chips.
Scout ship setting sail.
Oh. Sorry for the lack of streams for the past 2 months. Things of Law. I will say there were a few weeks, about a week or so, where I was just like, hey, I have like 7 D&D games to prepare for. So,
don't waste my time.
no streaming for now.
Stop fooling around.
Steinbeck, y'all.
But I'm serious about my fooling around.
Hi, Caravan. I don't understand what you mean. But look, buddy, I'm back! After 2 months! Looking for some plants so we can get rid of scurvy. Or in this case, fantasy scurvy.
Don't waste my time.
Now, rise, arise, ascending angels!
Smack.
Hey, is everyone alright?
Oh, man. I remember that book and movie. We watched the movie after we finished the book, and despite knowing what was going to happen, it was still shocking. Oh, that's... Yeah, I thought that was stunky for a second. How's Frankenstein? And how's Tales of Zilla? Zilia?
I'm ready
I gotta
for
say,
this.
I am looking forward to starting Tales of Lies. hasn't Family Guy and The Simpsons parodied at this point?
Time to dish out spankings. Iridescent beam. Pyrogenic wing. Water. Rock swarm.
But I'm this close. I want this! Form zero! One down.
Come on, put up some fight, okay?
Oh, nice. Demon's Cleaver. Have you seen Tales of Arise yet, Caravan?
Right then, let's finish it! Now, rise! Arise! Ascending! Angel!
Cool. Don't be blind and regular.
Better watch your step! Alright, here it comes!
That's the end for you!
What an easy victory! I am invincible!
I like the elf ears. With 3 or more souls, hold R2 after a combo starter. Huh. Oh.
Always be on guard! Hey, Is everyone all right? Always be on guard.
Oh, I was almost correct. I'm like, this looks like a stunky. It's a skunk. Perfect. Hang on. Chad, are you back? OBS just disconnected for some reason. Let me know when you're back, or you can hear me. I'm gonna eat my sandwich because I forgot I had it. Okay, so stream is working, good. Like I said, OBS just disconnected for some reason. So I'm just gonna eat my sandwich.
I had no problems here.
Excuse me. By the way, I did try to read the combat tutorial, but man, I ain't gonna lie, it sucked. Not like, oh, it's using terminology that I should know, but more like how it was presented. As in, like, this makes no sense.
I challenge you. You wronged me. Here's your justice. Fight in order.
months. Hey, guess who just got a sword that's good against amorphous enemies? I'm trying to pay more attention to what I have equipped and whatnot.
Better watch your step!
That was a considerably powerful enemy.
I wouldn't say powerful, just a lot. Yep, last save, September 10th. I'm so very sorry for the major lack of streams, everybody. To be honest, a lot of it had to do with me being tired.
This must be the Warg Forest.
We need to be careful. There may well be exorcists around.
But starting Sunday, I actually started going to bed at 9 to 9:30. And honestly, I feel better rested isn't the right word because I'm still having some rough nights because hooray for dry weather. But it does feel like I'm getting much more sleep at least. Also, sorry for not streaming yesterday.
This is a dual-layered barrier. It's the Abbey's new invention.
So it's two barriers working in tandem then.
That sure sounds like a hell of a lot of trouble just to stop people from coming in.
It really does.
What? Oh no.
Chaos again, huh? That Reaper's curse of yours is consistent, if nothing else. The curse even affects coin flips?
Seems that way.
Amalok's powers affect physical objects and can, at times, even synchronize with their wavelengths. And in your case, it's that coin?
Yeah. That's why it always comes up tails.
You must forgive my skepticism.
Whether you choose to believe it or not is really up to you.
It might be worth noting that coin is also Eisen's vessel. So is that wavelength business the reason why Laphicet always has that compass around him?
That's part of it. But in another sense, it's a kind of proof of his manhood.
Proof of his... manhood?
Must polish you so you don't rust.
Huh.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look at our
For a
sweet
traitor,
innocent
you
baby
really
boy.
don't know that much about the world, do you? curse. The Abbey needs to know about this. I'll have to investigate further. A coin that always comes up tails. Can a Moloch's influence extend so far?
I see you're a woman of deep skepticism.
I know it's hard to believe, but Eisen's coin really does only come up tails.
Wait a minute. Are you using some sort of trick on it, Magilu?
Oh, your gaze falls on me then?
Well, I am a woman of deep skepticism.
And one who holds grudges too, apparently. But no, I don't have anything to do with it. In fact, I tried a little spell to make it come up heads, and it wouldn't take hold.
The coin's not gimmicked. There's no trick. See for yourself if you like.
This is the Demon Lord Daos.
Good eye. It's from Carl...
It's from Carlin! I've never seen an authentic specimen. It's incredibly ancient, and yet it looks freshly minted.
There's a reason for that. Gold is normally soft, but they found a way to harden...
I know!
Aizen, you're getting out-nerded!
Heat reactor shaped memory alloy! That's what makes it hard to scratch.
Right.
It's a technique no one alive can duplicate, and it makes any trickery impossible. I might just have to believe in this curse of yours after all.
I thought you said they had made the surface itself harder, not covered it with something else.
I think you're mistaken.
No, I swear you said...
Let's just leave it at that.
Okay.
Shape memory alloy. That's how they did it.
Sorry, just finishing up my sandwich.
Always be on guard! Now, rise, arise, ascending, angels!
You guys looking for the next D&D games for this weekend,
Wow, all
chat?
sorts of things popped out. Yep, it's a whimsical wonderland over here.
Sounds good for a board.
You better be ready.
It's a board. What a beefy board. Ooh, it's juicy. Sorry.
Hey, is everyone all right?
Ooh, 3 wins. Let's go. Norman wins.
Scout ships.
Guess it's time to fight.
Hey, I don't know what the skunk do. Spray on you? If so, completely justified them.
Come on, really?
Yeah, my buddy Mace is just like, hey, Abby, I want to do this thing. And I'm just like, evil smile. Like, something's going to happen now. Like, this isn't supposed to be seen, but because you want to do this, it's going to be accelerated.
So what does this solitoma flower look like exactly?
In a
Excellent
word,
question.
ugly. The flower itself is purple with leaves and stem of maroon.
An ugly flower. All right, I'll keep an eye out.
Alright,
By the
nerd.
way, do you know what solitoma means in the language of flowers?
Was it deceitful coexistence? What's with that? Even its symbolism is awful.
Deceitful coexistence.
The perfect flower for us.
What's wrong, Luffy said?
Magilu is right, isn't she?
Could be. Eleanor is from the Abbey. I'm not sure that someone like that would ever genuinely want to make friends with us.
That's what I thought.
But it's not all quarrels between us. There's commonalities, I guess you could call it. We share common ground.
Deceitful coexistence doesn't trouble me at all. I'll always be here for you, Madam Eleanor. You and I shared an eternal vow that binds us together.
All I did was make a pact to tether you. I'd appreciate it if you didn't talk about it in a way that could create the wrong impression.
Madam Eleanor, you're so cold.
Try your eyes, Bienfu. You still have me, don't you?
Oh, Miss Magilu, you're the only one for me, honest.
Good, good. Now think hard on my kindness and do as you're told.
Yes, ma'am. I'll just have to hang in there until I find a new love.
Laphicet, think about deceitful coexistence this way.
Demon, exorcist, Moloch, pirate, witch. We're never going to be a single cohesive unit. But each of us understands where the others are coming from in a way that's very real.
So it's not really a deception.
Yeah, not really. I think selfish coexistence might make the better fit.
Maybe so.
If I'm in this 100%.
Alright, doing my sandwich. Yeah, that was really good though. So, chat, here is specifically. Love how there's so much, oh, sorry. Burped again.
One of my specialties. From a long time ago.
But, so on the Twitter, apparently, there's a whole bunch of crap about FF13, and it's just like, just unnecessary discourse. I'm just like, wow, it's like I'm back in 2009. So that's when FF13 came out. Though, to be perfectly fair, yeah, no, I was in high school in 2009. Caravan, were we in high school in 2009? I know we graduated in 2012. Yeah, we just hit 9th grade.
You better be ready.
I think. I think 9th and 10th. But a lot of artists are like, oh, she's just a female cloud, carbon copy. I'm just like, holy crap. I've gone back to the past. Because that's one of the complaints that people had. They're like, oh, Lightning's a carbon copy of Cloud. Well, to be perfectly honest, if you go to the wiki page, it actually states that, yes, Lightning was based off of Cloud. Not a copy of Cloud.
Another victory.
Like, just because they're based off of something does not mean that they are necessarily a one-to-one recreation. Holy crap. And another Twitter post is really, really awful. I had to laugh at this one. Was, oh, the opening scene of Final Fantasy 13 is a complete one-to-one recreation of the opening scene of FF7, where they are on a train and they're off to go rescue someone important. They infiltrate a military group. All right, so Caravan, you saw me stream both 7 and 13. They are completely different. This person did not play the games, and you could tell because the only similarities they have is soldiers getting beaten up and a train. FF7 opening. What do? We're off to blow up a power plant. Oh, they also said that it was a black guy with a gun. I'm like, well, yeah, that's fair. But that's where the similarities end. Also, Barrett's hand is a gun. Yeah, FF7. We're not here to save someone. We're here to commit eco-terrorism. We're part of a terrorist group. FF13. What are we here for? A bunch of innocent people are getting
Those purple leaves belong to a salatoma. Be on the lookout for the ugly flowers.
Ugly purple flowers. Got it.
FF13, we're on a train with a bunch of innocent people who are going down to, quote-unquote, get purged because they came in contact with a pulse fal'Cie, and, they're going to go back down to Pulse, which will just straight up kill them. It's essentially just them being euthanized because of that, because government conspiracy and all that. Because God-like beings are in control, yada yada yada. Anyways, too much information for this tangent. Only Lightning is really there to save someone. which is her sister Sarah, who is an important person to Lightning, but not to anybody else besides Snow. Zaz is only there so he can find his son Dodge, and this quote-unquote infiltrated group beating up the soldiers on said train are a bunch of civvies who have no idea how to hold a gun. And when we get to the hanging edge, the people who are fighting is basically a ragtag group of hunters out of Bodum who are really just trying their best to keep everybody safe and just really trying hard. Good job, Dora.
Don't get careless.
So yeah, very different. And it's funny because it's just, they're not making me not want to play the game. They're making me want to play it again. I'm like, should I play this game again? Should I stream it and record and sync up on my YouTube channel? Because look, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't like FF13 when I first tried it. I tried it again. Still didn't really like it. I was definitely this isn't like FF10 or FF12, because these are the only two Final Fantasy games I had played at the time. Actually, no, I also played FF4 and 1 and 2. So I was definitely on the huge...
You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine.
Oh, it's not turn-based, me no likey. Well, after learning how the combat freaking works and not playing auto battle, it actually got a lot better to the point. You know what? Combat's actually not that bad. I guess. Like, you're not wrong with that. Huh?
Let's do our best. There's a wonder behind here.
Yeah, but so many things are just being taken out of context. So it's just like, if you have the context and you bother explaining, it actually makes a lot more sense. And it's just like, this is a hateful person. We get it. You don't like it. Okay, it took me until college to actually like FF13. And I only did that because it was the only other game I wanted to play, and I had just finished playing Uncharted 3. Heck, when I did give it my first shot, I got up to the final boss, kept losing, stopped playing it, watched the ending on YouTube, and went to 13-2. Because at that time, Lightning Returns was announced. I was like, oh, this looks great. I should probably play the first 2 games now. Well, I did.
Let's get started.
The thing is that the reason why people have been talking about FF13 trilogy is just due to the fact that a lot of people have been wanting a remaster for the current generation game consoles. Because it's one of the few Final Fantasy, actually it's probably the only Final Fantasy game that's not on a modern system that is not a computer. And no offense, but FF13 on the PC doesn't run very well. and someone was like, "Oh, only Final Fantasy 13 and 13-2 should get a remake, not Lightning Returns." I'm like, no, Lightning Returns should get a remake, sorry, not remake, a remaster. Why? Because the frame rate was not good on that game. Because boy, when it chugged, it chugged. Not to mention all the screen tear. Oof. Yeah. Like, I won't lie. All this stuff on Twitter is just like, you're just making me want to play FF13 again. But I already have a lot of games that I, one, would rather play, and two, all happen to be really long games. Points against Beseria, Dragon Age Railgun, Monster Hunter. When I finally get back to it, FF14, Cyberpunk 2077. So while I am not against replaying FF13, it's just there are other. It's just not high on the importance. Not to mention I just remember a bunch of grinding sessions. I'm just like, oh yes, good times. Those nights.
Nothing can stop these fists.
Here I come.
Pretty much. Like, that's another thing. Everybody's just crapping on the RPG games since Clair Obscura came out, and they just
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
refuse to acknowledge the fact that the game was made by devs who liked those games growing up. So it's just like, do you guys just not like anything, or are you just doing this just to do it? It's like, hey, games with certain mechanics that share mechanics with other games can coexist. Yes, you could like a game over another. Sorry. Yes, you could like one game over another game. That's fine. But it's to the point where it's just like, oh, only this can exist, nothing else. It's just like, you're sucking the fun out of video games. Notorious monster over here. Let's go punch it. I cannot punch it. It is blocked by a barrier. Foopy. Like, hi, I love Final Fantasy. I also love Pokemon. They're both RPG games, and they can stay, and they can coexist. What's hilarious as well is when Final Fantasy devs We're like, hey, we really like Claire Obscura Expedition 33. To the point where freaking Tetsuya Nomura did art of Expedition 33. Which, heck yeah. Heck, just recently, Yoshitaka Amano, the man who's behind a lot of art for the earlier FF games, as well as the logos, just did a piece for Expedition 33. What? Hold on. Okay, so I have to do a major loop back. Money! Now, I know that all of these people are just represents a small minority of the fan base. It just sucks because they're so loud. And it's like, hey, I want to see positive things. Nope, you only get to see discourse.
This.
Just how does this sword work?
Don't touch it. You'll hurt yourself.
It's a good question, Lafayette. Okay. Oh. Exactly. And it's just like, oh, FF16 didn't do well because it's not turn-based. It's like, FF16 didn't do well because a lot of people didn't like it because it wasn't turn-based, because they just don't want to give it a chance. And you know what? That's fine. I liked 16. It was great. Pulling off perfect dodges against freaking Barnabas with low health and no potions was such a freaking rush. This didn't make any sense either. It's just, I want to play the games that I like, and I want the devs to make what they like. And if it interests me, I will buy it. If it doesn't interest me, I won't buy it. There are very few games that I bought that I regret buying. I say very few. One of them is literally just Elden Ring. Also, there was like this big Twitter video of someone fiddling around with AI in FF15. And they're like, yeah, I had to use the AI on this FF15 video to make it into a game that's so much better. It looked so bad. I'm like, guys, just buy the game. Is it an amazing Final Fantasy game? No, it's not. Did it get gutted from not being able to get certain DLC at the end of its life? Yeah, and it sucked. Immensely. I would have liked to see more DLC for 15. But you know what? it went through development hell, which a lot of games do, despite who's working on them and despite who the company is. Sorry, off all the burps. Sparkling water does that. Despite that, they still released a fairly good game. Did it have its problems? Yeah. But if you enjoy the game, you can look past its problems, I feel. You can still criticize it, though. Like, my biggest issue with 15 was just the load times. And the fact that magic just kind of felt useless in that game. Like, it was... The magic grenades are cool, but it just didn't really feel all that great. Warp Strike was fun. Holy crap, do I love to Warp Strike in that game. Favorite part? Ironically, the team attacks with the party members. They feel good, they look good, they feel very smooth to look at. I love the co-op attacks so much, and I'm really happy that they also did it with the guest characters, like Core and Aranea. Heck! By the way, I'm not going to go into Aranea because I freaking love her, and I just want more of her. And yes, I still 100% ship her with Prompto over Prompto and Sydney. Sorry, Prompto. Like, Sydney is great. I love her. But Aranea. Yes. God, yes. I was doing a parody, so it's hard to tell online. But it's like... I won't lie, by the way, I kind of wish FF15's combat was like 16's. It feels like that's what they were trying to do, because I did play the demos for 15, and it felt like you... Alright, I ain't gonna lie, the combat for FF15 in the demos, real bad! Because it would... Because sometimes you would actually switch weapons in mid-attack, like sword, spear, and then hammer, and it's just like, I just want to stick with the sword. Or the hammer. So, really glad that they fixed that in the actual game. Thank God for that. Oof. Did we get what we were shown at E3? No. No. Would vs 13 have been good? Who knows? Listen, at least the video is up there where you can see Noctis snap a guy's neck with his thighs, so just enjoy that. Either way, I enjoyed 15. The ending was very sad. The music was fantastic. I loved the bros. I appreciate the fact that it was like open world for the first half and then closed like linear in the last half. I like that. As someone who's burnt out on open world games, I appreciate that a lot. Chapter 13 can go suck it. That chapter was awful. I heard that it was improved. Thank God, because it was bad. Because all you had was a ring that cast death, and unfortunately, while that sounds super powerful, death worked weird. It was essentially a hold button to absorb life energy and it dies. It took a while. Like I said, chapter 13 just sucked. Like, it was bad. Everything before and after was fine. Either way, 15 was fine. '13 was okay. And another thing I wanted to point out about 13. So chat, you know all those data logs that I read for 13? A lot of people, one of the complaints was is that the fact that it didn't want to have to read lore for more context of the story. Hey chat, you want to know something funny? You But what's really funny? Games have been doing that before and after 13. So what's the freaking deal? Why are you upset about that? Games have been doing that for so long. Hey, Witcher 3, Game of the Year in 2015. Yeah, turned 10. Congrats. Guess what? Had an entire bestiary, glossary of all, and summaries of all these characters and whatnot, so you could read to get some background lore. You could pick up books and read them. Well, not as extensive. 13 did that too. Same with Skyrim, with their books. Granted, they were mostly contained to just books. So, yeah, it's not new. Also, you aren't forced to read them. Does it help provide context to the game? Some of the
Take
stuff,
a look at
yeah.
this.
Quitting is the same as defeat.
Oh, snap. Dorman carrot, rock salt, small conqueror statue, too.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Carrot juice.
Scout ship setting sail.
Other games could be understood without extra reading. I mean, yeah, I guess. If you don't want to sit through and read a bunch of dialogue, I guess that's okay. That's your choice, it's fine. Kind of leads back to the whole Pokemon should have voice acting. Listen, I like Pokemon. I like that it's geared towards young kids. Get people to freaking read. Please God, we need it. But I will 100% agree that some scenes should have voice acting. And yes, we'll use the whole gym battle against Piers who sings. Yeah, that should definitely have had voice acting. Heck, the entire opening scene to Sword and Shield should have been voice acted.
You're fighting the Reaper.
Did you see my complete and utter victory? Did you?
Sorry, as someone who is a very avid reader, even if I do mostly read comics these days for like manga and webtoons. Do I want to hop down? No, we do not. I find reading to be very enjoyable. And boy, do I get absorbed. I'll sit down. Alright, I'll just read a chapter. Next thing you know, it's 6 a.m. in the morning. What the fudge? So, what I'm saying is, read more, everybody.
You
Hi.
there! What do you think you're doing here?
Looking for a
We could
plant.
ask the same of you.
Eat it!
Wow, they were
Is something going on back there? They didn't look like they were demon hunting.
pretty weak.
Are Are you making that move? No, it just did it by itself.
Yeah, the
He's in
ground
sync with his
underneath
compass,
is,
just like Eisen and his coin.
moving.
Eisen, you're an Earth Moloch, right? Do you sense anything around here?
No, I don't. It seems Laphicet's senses are sharper than mine.
It stopped, but something still feels wrong.
Like what?
It kind of feels like when we got sealed inside that Earth pulse.
So a force similar to Inominat's power? I'm starting to think this may be no ordinary demon we're dealing with here.
Hey, you guys alright? I'll be fine. Sorry for my rants and tirade. My rants. Were they?
I'll finish this quick.
It's just, I like video games and I want to have fun. Stop arguing and just have fun.
Come on, really?
Side note, I would love a Final Fantasy game to essentially just be straight up sci-fi. I know, so, but I mean, that's just sci-fi game, that's not fantasy. It's like, did I stutter? I want Square to do a sci-fi game. And I want, Hamachi, or Hamaguchi, Hamazu, the guy who did the music for World of Final Fantasy FF13, do the music for that! Fire element attacks. I do have a fire element attack. Final sci-fi. To save. I think it would be pretty fun. Of course, then you'll have just a lot of people say, it's not fantasy, why does it have the fantasy title? Who cares?
It looks like a dead end up ahead. Laphicet, do you feel anything here?
No, not right now.
Hey, it's ugly flowers. I don't think they're that ugly, but I can see why people would think so.
Look! Purple flowers!
Yep, Salatoma.
Is the demon the real reason the Abbey's closed off the forest?
Worry about it later. It's flower picking time.
Agreed.
What do you think, kiddo? I told you these things were hard on the eyes. I mean, who puts those colors together?
Yeah, they're really nasty looking. But if they help the others, that's good enough for me.
Laphicet!
This must be the demon we were warned about.
Are you alright?
I'm okay. So much for this demon being hard to find. Is this the Reaper's curse yet again?
We're just getting started.
Another barrier!
That barrier. Even my praetor hearts can't break that. What's going on here? Why go to such lengths to keep this demon alive?
Either way, I don't think we're hauling home any flowers unless we beat up Mr. Bugglesworth here.
Right! Everyone, let's do this!
Good job, Beetle. Remember, station, YouTube, fire, and water.
This thing is so cool! I want to be a ball!
Stop fantasizing and help us get rid of it!
And you know what? Just to add further insult to the people who hate it, make the protagonist a woman. He has a lot of health. Holy crap. Yeah, 23,000. That'll do it. It's a stag beetle.
Phew! Insect collecting is a sweatier hobby than I thought.
Look! Can we keep him?
It's a
No,
big bug.
hand it over. I'll dispose of it.
But it's pincer.
The Abbey had some reason for protecting it. Maybe we should keep it alive for observation.
You want it, you feed it.
I will! I'll take care of him.
Anyway, now that we've got these flowers, Eleanor and my crew ought to be out of danger.
Hey! Forgetting somebody?
Oh yeah, you too.
It looks like we've closed the door on this little episode. That insect demon was a bit of a surprise, but I still think this curse business is overblown.
I can count on one hand how many have survived more than 3 years at my side. If you're not careful, you might wind up as corpse number 50.
50?
That's how many comrades I've lost.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just saying, don't let your guard down.
Right.
Now that we've got what we need, we should get back to the ship.
Map movement speed by 10%. No. Got mysterious bug.
I wonder what they call this kind of bug.
You're way into that thing, aren't you?
I don't really understand the whole bug fixation the Japanese kids have. I don't like insects. Like, stag beetles. Okay, yeah, those are cool. Oh. Controller's dying. 1 second. Hercules beetles, yeah, they're kind of cool. Yeah, I'm good. No bug, please.
Laffy said, can I ask you a bit of an awkward question? What kind of demon would you say Velvet is?
Well...
It's a great question.
Don't worry. I'm not trying to find a vulnerability or anything. I'm only asking out of
I
curiosity.
don't think Velvet knows.
It's not that I doubt you, Eleanor. I just don't know much about her myself.
You fought against her, haven't you? She consumes her enemies with her left hand and claims their power. She's a demon like absolutely no other. Plunk just about any demon down in front of her, and I bet she could devour it in a single gulp.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty much true. Sometimes demons that she doesn't entirely devour turn human again, but...
What? You've seen demons turn back into humans?
Is it that big of a deal?
Of course it is! Everyone knows that once you catch demon blight, that's it. There's no turning back. Although, I did see it happen with the High Priest Gideon. I wonder if there's some kind of connection.
Not that it matters if he turned back, demon or not, he's dead either way.
Whatever it is, it's of no concern to a pirate.
If I were you, I wouldn't worry about what's normal. If things were normal, we wouldn't have found each other.
You
Truth.
have a point.
Sorry I couldn't help, Eleanor.
No, you didn't do anything wrong. But I need to keep digging until I find out more about the kind of demon Velvet is.
I'd say you could just ask her, but I don't even think she knows.
That bug, it looks pretty tough. Yeah, I've been around a long time, but I've never seen anything like it. It must be a new species.
Incredible!
A new species is usually named after the person who discovered it. The Laphicet rhinoceros beetle, then?
Rhinoceros beetle? Whoa now, that's a stag beetle if I ever saw one.
Oh my god.
No. Those things may look like pincers, but they're actually horns. A three-horned beetle will cause quite a stir in the bug community.
Hey, I know pincers when I see them, and those were some mighty pincers. The Laphicet stag beetle has a better ring to it, right?
What part of that sounds better?
The whole thing. Stag beetles are the strongest after all.
Oh my god.
I can't let that go unchallenged. The rhinoceros is the king of beetledom.
Boys!
More like beetle dumb.
That doesn't help your case at all.
Rokuro, Aizen, I feel a dangerous storm brewing.
The rhino is a one-trick pony with its horn, but a stag can cut its opponents in half. Its weapons can be used in any situation. The stag is a true swordsman.
That's petty
It's literally
trickery.
Pincer versus
The
Heracross.
only beetle with the raw muscle to decide its own fate is the rhino.
But they only live for a year. The stag can survive through the winter.
They live hard and die young. Is the beauty of such a life lost on you?
Why is it that boys get so excited when they talk about bugs?
Rhinoceros, stag, or butterfly. It's all no matter to me.
They all look like cockroaches.
They're totally different.
They are very different, Velvet.
I think Rhinostagros for now.
They're such dorks. I love them.
Salatoma flowers smell so sweet, like raspberries.
Let me smell. Oh, they smell tasty.
Do they really taste that bad?
They lure you in with their scent, but once that flower hits your tongue, its flavor transforms into something dreadful.
Dreadful like how?
The petals melt into a liquid thousands of times stronger than mint, and the leaves and stem taste richer than the richest beef tongue. The two flavors clash and fizz on your tongue, and your whole body is racked with choking pain.
What?
Seriously?
That's what Ifrit told me anyway.
Oh my god.
It's actually true.
No, that's
That's
right.
exactly what it's like.
You've tasted it before, haven't you? Is there any way around it?
You can squeeze it, boil it, mix it with honey, but nothing gets rid of the taste. Trying to mix it or sweeten it makes it even harder for some to swallow.
Have you taken yours?
No, I'll do it once I'm back on the ship with the pirates.
Wait, are you the type that puts off unpleasant tasks?
Not at all. I simply cannot be the first to drink it when others are still waiting for us to deliver their doses.
You do know that you'll have to drink double the dose after you start displaying the symptoms, right?
Are you certain?
Quit being so stubborn. It'd be better if you just got it over with.
And you've taken your dose?
No, I don't need to. Having a tethered Moloch drink it is enough to absorb its effects.
But to a Moloch, it tastes...
Yes, the cuter you are, the worse it tastes. It's good to be an exorcist, eh, Eleanor?
Do I have to drink it?
Of course not. I'll suffer through my own dose of Salatoma.
Oh, poo. How dull.
Whew.
Meanwhile, Beard Fu was just over in a corner dying. Chat, I mean this with as much affection as possible. These guys are dorks. Caravan, is the Zilla party just as bad?
You think there's any chance that wanted Moloch would launch an attack here?
His target's probably Loringen, but stay sharp just in case. He might try to break open the bug cage as a diversion.
Hey.
Wanted Moloch? Loringen?
First that demon Rex Helavis, and then Eleanor betrays us? We're never gonna catch a break.
Quit whining. Cleaning up messes is our job.
You destroyed Helavis? Are they talking about us?
Looks like our Abbey buddies are up to something.
I love how we're
And
like.
the bug cage. That barrier, I assume?
If so,
I love how Roker
it
was
won't be
just
long
dressed
before
as a
they
chef.
find out we broke in.
Then we should make our exit while we can.
Take it as quick as possible. They eat a treat afterwards. You see, Caravan, are we talking about medicine? With medicine, are we talking liquid or pill form? Because I'm going to say this right now. Me and liquid medicine do not mix. Thanks for that, Caravan. The only liquid medicine I can handle is Pepto-Bismol, and that's just because it tastes like root beer. Don't ask me why, it just does. Oh, so you're younger than this group? Ah. Like, I'm fine with Pepto, but that's about it. Oh no, I can't do that. I cannot do that, Caravan. I take liquid, it's going to come back up. Like, you have to force me to take it. If it's not Pepto, it ain't going down. And it ain't going to be pretty. I have a really bad gag reflex with that stuff. Pills, I am significantly better with. Though the NyQuil pills, which are really big, kinda hard to get down because of just the size. And there have been moments when I would try to take a pill and it wouldn't go down, it would come back up, and I basically just vomit it back up. It's not pretty. Hi guys, my body sucks. I said this before, but that was 2 months ago, but this place gives me, Giza Plains vibes.
Hey, how goes it? Zavid! Easy there, bro. I don't got time to spar today. Got a date lined up.
He has a gun.
That artifact you've got belongs to Ifried. Why do you have it?
Just picked it up off the ground somewhere.
Don't screw with me, tough guy. I have ways of making you talk.
Ha! I wonder how much pain gets you to open up.
You're the one about to be tested.
It's not up to you how this goes. If I want to talk, we'll talk. And if I want to fight, we'll fight.
What are you?
I'd play more, but I don't want to keep old Pointybeard waiting. We'll chat some more later, with our fists.
Wait!
Aizen! We need to get the flowers to everyone on the ship!
You can handle it!
But you're...
Let's head back, Laffy said.
All right.
Aizen? Yeah, you teleported. Yeah. Where are you going? Huh. But, yeah, that's what I thought.
That thing Zavid was holding? What do you think that was?
From the sound of it, it seemed to belong to Ifried.
I've never seen any object or art quite like it. Maybe it's that relic Ifried brought back from a continent across the sea.
An art from another continent. Do you think Aizen will be all right?
That Moloch seemed to know what he was doing. I'd rather we just stayed out of his way, but...
First the throne, and now here. What is Zavid after, anyway?
He was probably just making up that date business. But still, old Pointybeard?
Just like Ifried. When I was talking with Benwick, he said Ifried had a pointy beard.
You don't say.
Then I bet Zavid is that wanted Moloch the Abbey's looking for.
Yeah. He must be aware they're after him. And then he baited Aizen into following him, using something that belonged to Ifried.
And I'm pretty sure Aizen knew that, but he went after him all the same. Ugh, this can only go well, I'm sure.
Is Aizen in trouble?
It doesn't matter either way, if his Corsair scourge goes untreated. For now, let's get back to the ship.
Huh. Ooh, let's go. Bookworm Beseria. Found some garlic. Hat. Just hat. Benwick.
We've brought back your solitomas. Drink up.
You've saved us! But where's the first mate?
We bumped into some wannabe tough guy Moloch, and he just took off after him.
What? That must have been Zavid! Why didn't you guys follow him?
And leave you all with the Corsair Scourge?
Yes! Eisen's the one in danger here.
Is it because the Abbey is after Zavid?
So you even knew about it? I heard the details from a merchant who deals with the Abbey. Some big-shot exorcist named Melchior has set up a trap for Zavid and Loringen. If Eisen gets caught up in that, he might not make it out alive.
So now there's Melchior to worry about.
Why is Lord Melchior assuming direct command to capture Zavid? Wait, that's not important. What matters is I can turn Laffy's head over to him and finally return to the Abbey.
Melchior is a legate. A powerful enemy, trap or no.
Ugh, you guys are useless! Well, fine. If you're not going to go help him, we will.
What makes you think you're capable of being any help?
Would you let an ally get slaughtered just because you were scared?
What?
We want to save him. Maybe we'll lose. It still won't stop us. We are the ones who decide our fates. Only us. That's just the creed of Ifrid's pirates.
You're a real hothead, you know that? Nobody said anything about not helping Eisen.
Yeah, really.
Huh?
You all stay here, take your medicine like good little boys, and be ready to welcome back your first mate and captain.
The captain?
Why else would Eisen knowingly barge into a trap, if not to save Ifrid?
Of course! Leave the ship and crew to me.
So, we'll fight him. You guys are sick and potentially on your deathbed.
This one's for you.
Take your medicine.
Those pirates haven't a lick of sense in them.
They don't let reason dictate who they protect.
If you say so, Demon.
Eat the flower. Good.
Now, about where Eisen's headed.
Those exorcists were talking about some place called Loringen.
Yes. It's a tower in the northern part of Westgand where the exorcists train.
Lines up with what Benwick told us. That must be the place.
There must be a lot of exorcists. Hang in there, Eisen.
That'll take more than basic exorcists to do him in.
We ought to pity any poor exorcists who meet the Reaper.
Right. Let's work together and find him.
Frog!
A frog! It's unusual to see one this close to the
Three
sea.
frogs!
Hey, I thought of a poem! Day at Port Renede. A frog jumps into the void. The sound of the sea.
Magilu?
What was that? Just a little poem that popped into my
Get a
head.
caravan.
My inspiration came from pondering the terror a frog would feel if it unwittingly leapt into the salty ocean.
That's... I don't get it at all.
I got another one! Skinny little frog, Magilu is on your side. Do not give up hope.
I guess that one is about rooting for a frog?
That's right. I once bet a fortune on a game of chance involving frogs. That was my inspiration for this one. What do you think? Poetic, isn't it?
Did
I
you win?
think you have a gambling problem. So, did this skinny frog win?
Nope. I lost my entire bet.
I think we can call that poetic justice. Solitoma is as awful as I remember. I'd hoped I'd never have to drink it again. Are you alright, Eleanor?
Is this your second experience with the Corsair Scourge?
No, I had it for a different reason. In the Abbey, it's tradition for initiates to drink Solitoma as part of their welcoming festivities.
Sounds like hazing to me.
Yeah.
When everyone shares the same experience, drinking something so shockingly revolting, our bonds are strengthened. It's a good thing.
If you say so.
I really did believe I'd never have to taste it again. To be blunt, I hate it.
You're lucky you think it tastes so terrible. That means you also know what tastes good. Right, Velvet?
What does that mean?
Velvet can't taste anything aside from blood.
What? Is that because she's a demon?
I'm aware of one other flavor. Mogulu, here's your dose of Solitoma.
No!
Get back here!
Don't! Keep that salad away from me! I see. The sweet taste of another suffering. Why does it seem like everyone around me is completely mad?
Yeah!
We're all mad here, Eleanor.
Would you stand around and watch your comrade die just because you're scared?
I wouldn't want to, but getting myself killed wouldn't save anyone either.
Yes, it would be illogical to fight.
Is being illogical really that bad?
Well,
at the Empyrean's throne, I remember Velvet standing, despite the horrible pain she felt. Rokuro is training with all his heart in order to defeat his brother Shigure. And Kurogane used up his own head to forge a powerful blade.
None of that is very logical.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to put it, but I think it's all amazing.
Aren't you forgetting someone?
Magilu is traveling with us, even though she doesn't care. And that...
Yes, go on.
I don't really understand what that's Miss Magilu, hang in there!
Well, it is amazing in some sense, I suppose.
I have to say, chat, I think out of a lot of the games that I played, this might be one of my favorite parties. Granted, I have a lot of favorites, so it's really hard for me to pick just one.
Hello there. You're headed to Loringen Tower too? Just a bit ago, a brawny, silver-haired man asked me how to get there.
Did he say why he was going there?
Something about meeting some friends of his. Exorcists use that tower to train, right? If he has exorcist friends, then maybe he's one too. But he seemed a bit rough and tumble to be an exorcist. I can't imagine a man like him.
Did he say anything else?
He said someone else might stop by and ask about the tower, and told me to tell him if they do. Did he mean you?
No clue.
So he was planning on us following him. What's he scheming?
You mean Zavid? Or the Abbey?
Both.
Loringen Tower lies beyond the Bernac Plateau.
Blah! If you're gonna set up an obvious trap, couldn't it at least be someplace more convenient?
What's wrong, Laphicet? I was just wondering why Eisen and Zavid can't work together to find Eifried.
All men their age care about is their reputation, their street cred. Such a hassle.
Oh, really?
Well, I can't fully deny it.
The same could be said of women, and of everyone, really. It's hard to work alongside someone unless you strive to understand their thoughts and feelings.
And if you can't?
Well,
It's like Zavid said. You start talking with your fists instead.
Sounds harder than I thought.
Yep. Water Norman hat.
Woo! It's a big
Oh, I can't believe I dodged that. Yeah, we left.
Be proud. You made me unleash my full power.
Did you get the medicine to the ship's crew?
Yeah.
Good. My thanks to you.
These soldiers won't be happy in the morning, but they're alive. Is this your work?
No. They were like this when I got here. It must have been Zavid.
He didn't kill a single one. Interesting.
The Abbey is going to great lengths to arrest him.
Even so, he clearly knows he's walking into a trap. What I don't get is why he roped me into all of this. If he didn't want my help, then what need did he have to play the Ifrid card on me?
If you knew this was a trap, why did you come?
To see for myself. When I met Ifrid, I was wallowing in despair that I would ever find a way to break the Reaper's curse. Stop denying reality, he told me. If you were really born with that curse, then it's a part of you. But if the Reaper learns to grasp the wheel of his life, even he may find his creed, his path through stormy waters. And so, I joined him aboard the Von Eltia.
A creed of life.
Let's say someone's murdered the captain. If it came as the result of him living life on his terms, I could accept that. But if anyone, and I mean anyone, tries to crush his way of life, I could never forgive them.
Who's there?
It's rude to eavesdrop.
If you got secrets, talk about them at home.
Zavid, isn't there any way you and Eisen can work together somehow?
Not if he's going to keep acting like this.
Wow!
Well, that's how it is.
What was the point of all that posturing? He could have just stayed hidden. Weirdo.
Agreed.
Can't disagree there.
Loringen Tower's a training ground for exorcists, right?
Yes, it's a great edifice built on ancient ruins.
Laphicet, did you ever go there when you were tethered to Teresa?
I don't really remember the beginning of my service to Teresa.
I see.
What sort of training do they do there?
Exorcists are tested and assigned Malachim equivalent to their aptitude with mana. It's also where they practice Malach arts and study our laws.
So the lower ranks use it as a sparring ground in order to train up to the higher ranks?
No, an exorcist's affinity to mana is not something that strengthens through training. We are given Malachim based on our inborn ability, then learn arts to suit that ability.
So, an orderly is an orderly for life, then?
Correct.
There'd be no spirit of competition then. Don't they want to get stronger, to advance through the ranks?
There'd be no purpose to advancement. Rank signifies nothing more than the type and number of Malachim one can tether. People join the Abbey for only two reasons: to protect people from demons, and to save the world.
Are all of you that dedicated to asceticism?
How sickeningly noble of you.
I wonder if your wills are suppressed just like those of the molecule you use.
Deviants like you could never possibly understand our motives. In any case, that is who awaits you at Loringen Tower.
So we're in for a rough welcome. I say bring it on. I can't wrap my head around Zavid.
We witnessed his unwillingness to kill before, but it seems he's quite serious about it.
Maybe that's why I don't feel scared of him. Even when he and Eisen were about to fight, I didn't feel tense at all.
Perhaps that's just because you've been around Velvet a bit too long, kiddo. Next to her, few people are frightening.
Do you think so?
Don't ask me.
He doesn't come across as vicious. I think that's why you're not scared.
Because he's just a brawler?
Maybe he's just naive.
Okay, so he's just a naive brawler. He's still involved with Eifried's disappearance, and he's also taking on the Abbey. I just don't get him.
Me neither.
Uh-huh.
I agree, but I don't understand any of you either.
Oh, sorry about that. Ah, 23 short. Hi, Scorpone.
Let's do our best!
with those rainbows?
This is one of the 7 wonders of the world, the Bernac Geyser. The water heats up from underground until the pressure forces it to spray up from the surface.
And the rainbows are caused by light reflecting from the salts suspended in the mineral water. It took tens of thousands of years for the minerals to accumulate here and form this phenomenon.
Wowee! That was very educational.
At least you know plenty of trivia, if nothing else.
Additionally, the groundwater veins that feed this geyser are connected to the sea. Because of this, every now and then a boiled octopus or crab will shoot out from the geyser!
No way! That's impossible. Well, not impossible, but...
With the salt content of the geyser's water, I bet they're seasoned to perfection.
Mogulo, I'm declaring your bizarre imagination the 8th wonder of the world.
People say that all the time.
Alright.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
Huh.
Scout ship setting sail.
That crest.
Artifact enough from the Norman Archipelago at the top of the sky with 5 crests and it's thought to belong to a temple. Oh, these are the crests of the Empyreans. Recognize them, Maggie? Of course I do, because I am me. Wow. Now, I'll do you the favor of explaining it all for you, so be grateful. From the lower left is the crest of Musfi, Imperium of Fire, followed by Amernok, Imperium of Water, then Hyanoa of Wind, and the upper left, Eumacia of Earth. Those are the 4 elements of Empyreans, and then the last one is Inamanat, the 5th, right? You've been paying attention. Stout was found in the outer seas, that means the Empyrean's power extends beyond Midgand. Well, maybe you're better off not thinking about what it is you're going up against. Ignorance is bliss, right? I don't care what my enemies are. I won't rest until they are defeated. You open up the chest now.
You better be ready.
This fight is over!
Actually, it takes my mom something real quick.
don't get it.
Get what?
Why did Ifrid let Eisen join his ship, knowing he carried the Reaper's curse with him? What good did it do? I just don't see the reason behind it.
Well, if it were me who had that curse, it would mean that you and Velvet could die because of it, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
If that's the case, then I'd feel like I'd both want to and not want to be close to you two. And I'd probably really, really hate myself for it.
Do you suppose that's how Eisen feels? But Ifrid still took him in. He agreed they'd put up with the curse together.
It's all a bit hard to fathom.
Well, if one thing's for certain, it sounds like Ifrid's a very strong man. At least for a base lawless pirate.
See, Eleanor, we're not all bad.
Eisen, can I ask you about that thing Zavid had?
It belonged to Ifrid, didn't it? I've read much of the Abbey's archives on weaponry, but I've never seen anything like it.
He found it when we crossed to the far continent. It's a relic from a long-vanished civilization.
It's a gun.
He's like me
I
and can't
think.
resist a good treasure. But of everything we've found, that one was his most prized.
What is it?
I can't say. It seemed like a weapon, but Ifrid wouldn't let anyone touch it. He went off and tested it on his own, then came back all grinning, saying he had an ace up his sleeve the next time we got into a fight.
Then it's definitely some sort of ancient combat device? But why is Zavid looking for Ifrid? To apologize for stealing it?
He doesn't seem like that much of a gentleman.
Did he really steal it?
What do you mean?
It's just my feeling, but Zavid doesn't seem like the type of Malak to steal something so precious.
He said he just picked it up. Perhaps he's trying to return it.
Perhaps.
Always be on guard.
I hope I did a good job.
No one on guard. They're really not bothering to hide this trap.
They probably knew we'd sense it. The question now is just what they're planning to spring on us.
Having some flashbacks of the Ferris to the Ritterana Cataract in FF12. Not sure why. Man, I love that game.
Eisen, when and how did Ifrid disappear exactly? And how did you two meet in the first place?
You know, you ask an awful lot of questions about us.
What? I don't mean to pry, really. Perhaps it's a habit I picked up from my work. Drat. It seems I've been digging too hard.
No matter. Ifrid vanished about a year ago.
It's funny because both Alpha and Eisen both know you're
He
a
agreed
spy.
to fight a duel against someone, and secretly left to meet his opponent. Once we figured out what was happening, we rushed to the scene. But all we found was the aftermath of a fight, and a pendulum.
Was Zavid his opponent?
Given his choice of weapon and his ability to fight, I'd say it's likely.
What I don't get is why Ifrid would end up captured and imprisoned by the Abbey after a fight with a stray Moloch.
The Abbey had him prisoner?
On their island. Until an exorcist named Melchior took him away, that is.
What? Lord Melchior did?
The Abbey would have captured Ifrid about a year ago. Surely it must have caused quite a stir.
I was simply patrolling. I wasn't involved in any such operations. Oh. But I do remember that we suffered a great number of casualties around that time. I never heard why, and when I went to investigate, I found no records of any major deployment. And then I was ordered to cease any such investigation by Lord Melchior.
That's fishy.
He wanted to hide something, clearly. And I think I'm starting to get a picture of what it was.
And it involves the Abbey?
Maybe. Oh, gold chest. Ooh, that's a cool looking halberd. Some saffron, which my friends have learned is extremely expensive. Yeah. Is that Ifrid?
Ifrid.
So, this is Von Ifrid.
Yeah, pointy beard.
Eisen, it's good to see you again.
So you're alive. You could have sent a letter.
When have you ever written a letter to another man?
True. Aside from my little brother, not even once.
You have a brother?
Your brother? Ah, yes. You told me that once. Eisen, why?
I've got no brother.
Oh, okay.
Enough of your tricks!
What the fudge?
Thanks for luring him out. I owe you one.
Zavid.
Now come on out, you old coot!
Girl with parasol spits gets shot in the head.
Lord Melchior.
Breaking through my double illusion. Impressive.
I make it a point not to fall for the same tricks twice.
I shouldn't have let you get away last time. I won't make that mistake again.
Welcome back here, Brad.
What? Why am I here?
Her consciousness has returned, so that is its power.
Why are you a great
He turned her into a demon. What? This can't be happening.
A chain reaction. Your Reaper's curse is quite the dreadful affliction, isn't it?
Don't you run away!
Heads up! Wyvern's coming!
Why would an exorcist create a demon?
Hey, worry about that later. We've got damn dragons to take care of.
Let's do the care, man. Ooh, pancakes. I was supposed to eat some leftover Eggo waffles, but I just wanted the sandwich. Yeah, we did it.
Looks like you got caught in your own trap, old man.
Oh, are you sure about that? What the?
I'll take care of the last one.
He just saved the wyvern?
You folks jump in and kill without a second thought. Is that your creed?
Marvelous. Your Siegfried is just the power I've been looking for.
What?
My work here is done.
The hell did you do? Wait, damn you! Follow them!
Where the hell did they go?
Find them. They can't have gotten far.
I get it. I do not have 140 cats.
Damn. He's sure got some speedy legs for an old fart.
I'm glad to see you're okay, Zavid.
It's not me that I'm worried about.
Melchior was highly interested in your weapon. And yet he didn't steal it. Surely a legate like him could snatch it if he wanted to.
Why bother stealing it when you can just copy its hidden formula? Some arts can decipher the workings of other arts in a split second. And guess what Melchior's specialty is?
How do you know
As he
this?
left, he said, "My work here is done."
The Abbey must have some use for that unknown art. Who knows what? After all, they brought it here from another continent.
And we'll find out what they're after and crush it to dust.
Let me ask you just one question. Why do you have Siegfried?
I'm counting on you, he said. Back when I served the Exorcists, they sent me on a mission to capture Ifrid.
Zavid, you were once their slave?
Yeah, my mind was under the influence of Inominat's domain. But when Ifrid aimed this baby at me, one shot was all it took to open my eyes. The fight we had after that was one for the books.
It's...
You might
It looks
have been
so
a
modern,
human,
but it's a
that guy
flintlock.
was a beast. Put a song in my soul. But then Melchior had to jump in and spirit Ifrid away with one of his damned illusions. That old bastard. Playing tricks with people's minds.
But why'd he grab Ifrid and not Siegfried when he had the chance?
He probably didn't know at the time that this guy was the real prize he was after. But Aifrid knew. Right before he was taken, he distracted Melchior long enough to hand Siegfried over to me. Well, that's all I know. Whether you believe me or not is up to you.
Got it. We're done here.
Huh? That was easy.
Aifrid only says I'm counting on you to people he trusts.
Is that so?
So, what are you gonna do now?
Gotta keep looking for Aifrid. Still gotta give this back and settle our score.
I doubt you have much time left to get that done.
I'd hazard a guess that until now, Melchior was unaware what Siegfried could really do. In other words, he and the exorcists weren't able to interrogate anything out of their captive.
And now that Aifrid's no longer needed, I see no reason for them to keep him alive.
You think I don't know that?
If you really want to save Aifrid, you probably ought to team up with us.
Nope. No can do.
Why not?
You lot will do anything to achieve your goals. Even kill. Sorry, I'm a fighter, not a killer. I won't steal a single life. That's just my creed.
And I've got no intention of changing our pirate creed either.
Eisen and Zavid have their own creeds. They both have such strong principles, even though they're so different.
Just like humans.
Yep, and you guys have been more or less enslaving them. Have fun. Is that a conflict of faith I detect in you, Eleanor?
Well, that was sure something. Melchior and his illusions are cheats.
There's no cheating in combat.
Thank you,
What I meant
Velvet.
is that they were awfully dirty tricks for an upstanding exorcist.
And the illusion seemed so real. Had that gone on any longer, I wouldn't have been able to tell what was real and what was fake.
If it can't be distinguished from reality, perhaps one could live a happier life within the illusion.
That sort of happiness can rot.
You think so?
But by using illusions, you can defeat an opponent without causing them any physical harm.
Oh, how humane. Wow, the Abbey is so great.
Yeah, because mental
Lord
damage is
Melchior
so
is
much
an
better.
exemplary man who has served Lord Artorias since before the Abbey's founding. He's done everything from logistical planning to defense strategy and even political negotiations. He shows the utmost concern, even for his opponents, so...
He turned a friendly Moloch into a dragon.
that was...
Physical wounds can heal. Emotional wounds never fully fade.
Yeah, but...
Don't lose heart, Eleanor. Foul play is foul play, but you're talking to a demon and a witch. Who can judge?
I appreciate that you're trying to console me, but as an exorcist, I cannot accept this.
Alright. Honestly, I feel like this is a good stopping point. We're also by a save point. Alright, for the YouTube side, thank you for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe. If not, that's okay. Which, by the way, I forgot to state... Oh, dang it. I forgot to state this, but apparently I lost part 3 of the,
Scout.
Dragon Age Veilguard. Don't know what happened to it. I'm sorry. So now it's 1, 2, 4. I hate it. I hate it so much. But I'm not gonna replay that part because that's quite far. But yeah, so sorry about that, everybody. Maybe I'll do it again, who knows.